You slept 5 hours after fucking spending a whole day crafting shit. And then having 200 years of sleep under your belt. Nope. This is what we're really in it for anyways. Though I suppose I ought to be doing also a nap so that we have our stupid experience boost, because the last bed I slept in wasn't technically a settlement bed. It was just a bed. Here, how's this? This is a clean mattress. Will this get your Bethesdian rocks off, Mr. Survival Man? Come on, you fucking sneak. Okay. I'd like to put one in here, but two in there. I don't know why. It's just how my brain works, I guess. Seriously? I know where you want to put this bed, on this rotten-ass fucking ceiling, right? I mean, I won't let you do that, but that's where you want it. Here's what the game ought to do. When it's like this, it shouldn't even fucking show up. And then when you fucking get it in the last white spot, it will show up and stay there until you move it somewhere else. Alright, let's fucking sleep for, I don't know how long the game is going to make me sleep for. I slept for 5 hours. Is 3 more hours good enough for you? No, of course not. Oh no, I do feel rested. But I don't get the experience boost? What's that about, kid? Sell Fallout 4 Rance's ringtones or merch? Yeah, I'll have one of those little keychains that you press the button and I'm like, you stupid pug-nosed motherfucker, piece of shit, Nazi scientist, kid fucking asshole, dirtbag, cocksuck motherfucker you. How dare you speak to me that way? And it's just a guy who's like, hey, run the bases if you want to have some fun. Trust me. That's what I do. You press the button and it just goes fucking bananas. It just comes out with all the things that are like the angriest things that you can think of. What should we do here? I feel like the power armor is actually okay. The thing that were mostly dangerous was the poison that we were taking. And also not using explosive weapons. I mean, not explosives. We're going to use explosive weapons. I just have to make sure I don't blow myself up with them. So, anyways. Yeah, all of this shit is in here now. And we pulled all of that shit out. I crafted all of this, right? No, I didn't craft all of this yet. We don't have the squirrel stew or anything like that, so... On a PS system on the freeway, you can just hit the button and off it will go. Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's see, let's not waste our adhesive on that. The power armor's probably okay for now. Let's scrap all of this shit. What we ought to do is... either or that. I ought to make this the like hardened automatic receiver, because we have probably more of that than anything else, more of those bullets than anything else. We want improved hipfire accuracy, so this improved recoil and hipfire accuracy. Aim with scopes. And then we probably, I mean, we could do this so that we could not have to... The ammunition reloading is one of the things that we're going to have the most problems with. We don't need sights. And we certainly don't need a muzzle. So yeah, let's just do this. And that'll just have to be fucking the... Hopefully I don't die special. Hopefully I don't die spec. Sure, why not? And I don't think we can do anything else because we used up all of our adhesive. Never uses iron sights. Yeah, hell yeah, I never use iron sights. Iron sights are for fucking... are for scrubs, man. So. Should I fucking craft out levels, or should I just go with this? I mean, I mostly just wanted to have... Jesus, I'm gonna go through those bullets so fucking fast. Mostly just wanted to have a few levels up. Maybe we'll do it a bit. So that I'm not fucking worrying about my own inevitable death here. Actually, I was gonna come in here and grab some of these bottles. Because there's undoubtedly fucking... like... a dozen fucking bottles in here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I scrapped them all. Like, by default. Huh. Oh, no, there's beer bottles. Okay. So we can do this shit, at least. Corn, potatoes, mute fruit. Yeah, I know all about it. Watch the Grandma Reddit stream on YouTube and you'll see a fucking adhesive farm that'll make your computer freeze, as it did to mine. Craft and boost the full auto commando. Well, the problem is that the commando perk is the most... it has the highest level requirement of all of the weapon-based damage boosting perks. The last level of commando is level 48. What the hell are we talking about here? I better fucking drink from this thing for a fucking 10 minutes so that I can walk for 10 minutes without sweating my brain out of my asshole, as this game is prone to believing. Look at Dick work that pump, yeah. Look at that barely dressed, smooth on top Dick pumping away. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Oh, we need to drop this shit. I was gonna put that on, because who doesn't want that in their life? But we don't need to carry around a lot of this stuff. Probably this is better than this, in general. But you can't scrap those weapons. It's just that apparel didn't show up in the anything, so... Unfortunately, that stuff's gotta go.
I need to assign someone to this.
That's what you always say.
I need to assign someone to this.
Okay. I guess we should do this thing now. I would prefer to have not needed to do this, but... So, these days, it doesn't matter where you put them. They stack up to a certain point, and then they begin to stack themselves. But I usually just put like 10 or 12, and then I scrap them all. Because eventually when they start scrapping on top of each other, it'll scrap the bottom one first. and then they'll be placed in the workshop rather than having it pop up, which is not very awesome. And this is a pretty sketchy way to do this, but you know, I dare say that we fucked up, and then this is our payment for fucking up. Yeah, I know you guys love the fucking... the idiot savant sound when I'm in the middle of scrapping, so it's like ee 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 ee. See those clamped items that got stored in the bench? None of those will give me experience, so... Let's go to level 6 this way. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just wasting everybody's time. I mean, I've basically been wasting your entire time for this whole stream, but... Not even being sarcastic, I really do like it. It's pretty bad. I mean... The problem is that I've done this at least on 3 of the 4, and maybe I've even done it on the fridge. I can't remember if we've done it on the fridge or not, but we've done it on at least 3 of the 4, like, YouTube video series, and Automatron is no exception. I've been wasting your entire life. I'm sorry about that. One of these days I'll make something of your life, but... It is totally possible that, I just continue to waste my life and I take you all down with me. Okay, that's level 6 right there. Okay, so we don't need to worry about any more of that shit. That's a fair stopping point there. Let's see, we can't go, I guess we can go one into here. We have one there. We can't get another one there. We ought to do solar powered. And we probably want to do at least the... Well, we already did. One in there. Maybe I should start working my way towards science, like, pretty early on. Because once I can do that explosive paint, I'll have a lot less problems with that shit. One of the major things that's going to be troublesome is, did you see how much fucking poison damage that poison shit did? That's just some minor ass poison. There's no poison resistance anywhere else in the game. If I could pop a thing like I do with Rad X, where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble, I better pop some fucking poison damage, that would be one thing. Nope, fuck you. Hey bitch. What are you doing, huh? You only and sad? Here, let me give you some petsies, so that you feel better about your fucking life where you just want to attack shit for no reason. Anyways. I don't know. Radiation regen, that's probably not a good idea. The extra life might be a good idea. Nope. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, you crazy bitch. You don't do that shit. That's not what we do. That's not how we talk to Grandma. There's poison resistance in gear, too. Not really. I mean, let me show you what's in gear. Ballistic damage resistance, energy damage resistance, radiation damage resistance. There is poison damage resistance. It's a little drop, but you know where it comes from? It comes from Poisoner's gear. And it's the only way you can get it. So, you know. Yeah, but nah. Because in order to benefit from Poisoner's gear, I would have to not wear power armor. And I would be a fucking idiot to not wear power armor. Speaking of, let's wear some power armor. Alright, so... I guess we've achieved... I had some junk, I don't know what it was though. Let's go do... Ouch, you fucking bitch. Let's go back to the robot fucking thing. Because I need to get that power armor out of that robot. And he's apparently not going to help me with USAF Olivia. I sent him there last time and he didn't do a fucking thing. Yeah, the way that I killed myself was I threw a Molotov and it hit something right in front of me. You know, because when you're leaning over a catwalk on a you know, industrial fucking thing, then the first thing that happens is a fucking, you know, something will get in your way there. Spam healing shit. It doesn't really work that way. If I'm hungry, if the game shows that I'm hungry or thirsty or whatever, it kind of just fucks me out of it. I guess we can get the power core, the fusion core that's in here. And by in here, I mean down there, but... Let's just grab this stuff for now. And take it back there because... You know. Because all of the shit is hooked up over there, and I guess there's not really much point in splitting the resources when we're this close to the other area. Desk fan, I probably should take that adjustable wrench as well. Any chance of taking Nick as a companion? I don't really know. I really don't like Nick as a companion, and it's not because the Nick Valentine character is flawed in some way. It's because his perk is not only already a bobblehead, but it gets overwritten by the bobblehead. In other words, in order to max your character out to the maximum max of effectiveness, you don't even need to fucking hang out with Nick Valentine. You can get every other companion perk and not Nick Valentine's and still be the best that you could be. I feel like we shouldn't waste the automatic weapon shit on these guys. I would rather use it on the raiders. Ouch. Let's see. Meat and hide. I don't know if we necessarily need the hide, but perhaps we do. Who could say? Nuka-Cola. We could gather all this shit up and fucking fill it with water. That would be one way to at least fucking make some early caps there. Okay, so the power core, fusion core, it's right there. We don't really need anything else in here. But I suppose while we're in here, we should kill this other fucking mole rat and go. And go in here and get the safe. Todd Howard needs to have a cat meat companion in addition to the dog meat companion. There is actually a mod where you can replace dog meat with cat meat. There's even a mod where you can play as a cat, but it's like fucked up. Like you have like your moves or whatever as your different buttons, and you just have like a basic fist attack. But it does, because the cat race is considered to have had it on the skeleton a wrist. It does put the Pip-Boy on the cat, which is really cute. Brutal NY followed, as well as Copenhagen 93, but I didn't notice any of those. I probably didn't even mention Rednacop, which I wish I had, but... sorry, I'm just fucking highly distracted. I bet you did. Let me guess, it's in this house. Hey, look. Gourds. Oh my god. What? Shut up. I know where it is. You think I've never been in here before? I mean, goddamn, dog meat. You are properly hydrated. Yeah, I know. It's this and this that you want. I can't do anything with that. You dumb fucking mutt, you. And that's a dirty mattress, so I can only sleep a bit. A playful howl. Do you have a playful howl when you... I mean, does your dog do playful howling? Give me this. You don't need this. I don't think it does. Yeah, I agree. I've never understood why in all the Fallout games there was never an option to, like, become a raider. I mean, you kind of can by, you know... You kind of can by, like, joining the Great Khans or whatever, but it's not like you can take a gang raiding. You need to trade in dog meat for the Coddy, man. Well, I agree, but it won't work until I do at least up to... Hey, the raiders are almost through the door. Because then, whatever out of time is done, and the next quest, which is Museum of Freedom, whatever the fuck that one is called, that quest begins. Then Codsworth will come to be your companion.
Sweet.
We don't need the pipe pistol, I do not think. Man, we're finding a lot of Pompey wigs. So don't tell nobody about it, but I don't really like the pompadour wig. I think it's dumb. You want to be a ghoul? The closest thing is raising the castle. Do you mean raiding the castle? Still not the usual 5-digit viewer count. Yeah, I know. I need to get a 5-digit viewer count, or else I'll never be able to do this shit full time. Because I can go into the workhouse. That's no big deal. There's nothing in here that's at all dangerous or, you know, even remotely threatening, especially when you're wearing power armor. I think the worst thing you could do to yourself in here is miss the jump. Let's see. So here's the skeletons that are fighting. One guy's naked, one guy's not. This guy was wearing an outfit that was made entirely out of meat, and the other guy was just wearing normal clothes. Rad-X, some horse shit. That's it. It's not possible to OD in Stimpaks or chems. Well, you can get addicted to chems, but yeah, I don't think it's possible to OD on chems. I guess they just decided that that would be no fun. But you would think there would be, like, a lot more of a bad batch of bullshit, like, floating around, you know? Like an unbelievable, scary amount. Come here, you fuck.
You're dead!
No, you're dead. My dog ripped your throat out and we laughed. We laughed about it together. Oh, I was gonna shoot that guy. But Preston Garbage shot him.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost to the door.
Oh, yeah?
Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Oh, I think we decided that the Raider stuff was better than the leather stuff for me for a lot of different reasons. Raider left arm, Raider left leg, Raider right arm, Raider right leg. We just don't have the Raider chest piece. It's around here somewhere, no doubt. Oh, I'm not using a pipe pistol right now, I see. A blue batting helmet. Alright, so at this point I can go and just pick up Codsworth and be like, yo, Codsworth. But if we're gonna go back, let's at least fill up on bullshit. Because the game loves bullshit and we actually end up running out of space. More often than I'm used to, I guess. see, there's a caps thing around the other side there. There's some drugs up here. There's a house somewhere around here that I never remember to go into, but armor set bonuses would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. First aid kits and doctor's bags. There was doctor's bags in New Vegas too. But then they, depending on what you did with them, they either repaired your entire fucking thing, you know, all of your limbs, or if it was hardcore mode, it would repair one of your limbs. Let's see, where's the Donnie that we killed? It's right here. I just wanted to see if he had a Raider chest piece. He does not. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go get Codsworth, then we'll come back. And the game will be like, you needed water a long time ago. How dare you just walk through the wasteland without a continuous stream of water running into your mouth and out of your penis. Or vagina. Yeah, Hydra was the shit in hardcore. I always went straight for the, like, Devil's Sinkhole or whatever that thing is called. Devil's Gullet. And then I would grab that Hydra out of the bathtub and I would carry that around with me until I got to, what's that place called? The highway patrol building that had 2 Hydra in it. Limb damage is no big deal in Fallout 4. Well, it doesn't heal automatically in survival. Now if I don't heal the limbs with a stim pack, they're just fucking broken forever. So, kind of is a problem now. One trick I like to do is have my companions pick up everything. As long as you do that, they can carry unlimited amounts. With, like, telling the dog to grab this, grab that, grab this. Congrats on Villanova's win tonight. Villanova is a basketball team, I presume? Yeah, the Nevada Highway Patrol Station. Yeah, that had those mantises in them that you could just walk over and they would die. Yeah, tell me about the sports. Is Villanova is that a player or a whole college? I assume it's a whole college. Yeah. The ball team that plays in the major game. So it's not just a dude or whatever. That's what I assumed, that it was a guy. Because it sounds like a guy's last name. Like, man, Tony Villanova sure did fucking tear it up tonight. I was not involved. I failed to see why I should get congratulated. Do stim packs weigh anything? I'm not sure if the chems do weigh anything. Radaway weighs 1 or 1/10. Radex weighs 1/10. Stim packs weigh 1/10. So yes, all the chems and whatnot do weigh something. So yeah, we can do, because, well, it's adhesive, cloth, and steel. It probably makes more sense to just put this shit on. Ow! Jesus Christ! Who the fuck sharpens your nails when I'm not around? I know you don't use the fucking scratching post that I gave you because you prefer to fucking scratch every other goddamn thing in here. But do you really need to fucking reach up and put the fucking tip of your longest nail through the fucking tip of my nipple over and over and over again? Is that necessary? Are you sleepy? I don't understand. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Alright, doesn't matter. Ouch. Fuck. Shit. Jesus, that hurts. Stop, please, doing that. Alright, so yeah. I decided we'd use some of the fucking adhesive to try to get us to Model B. Get some extra damage resistance here before we go into the Raider camp. We can't do any more there. Because we apparently need 2 of each of those. We can do the hot rod flames, though, because I did remember to grab that. But we don't have all of the bits. Not that we need agility in any event, but... I do like that you can just use the magazine to get that shit. And the last thing that I decided just now that I need to do is build this shit so that I can get rid of the stuff that I have on me. Because the magazines probably weigh a fucking pound each for some goddamn useless reason. And that bookshelf looks like shit. Here's some fucking... Here's some optimistic building of bullshit. We don't have any of those. We do have a few of these. And I need to put a garbage can in here. Is it decorations? Jesus Christ, I can't even fall out right now. My standard garbage can that has all my fucking bits and bots in it. Like, oh, we need that, I guess. Like, hi, honey, and Red Menace, and you're special. Okay. And apparently I need to fucking drink from the tap and eat a bunch of food. But I guess we can plan all this stuff as well. If the game will let me. It's like, no, not on the ground. On the ground. They kind of have to float a little bit. Are you dumb? You are properly hydrated, probably, at some point. Did someone just Godwin? Probably we all Godwined. The major problem with Donald Trump is that Godwinning is now like an argumentative flaw, so... So Godwinning is... Sorry, am I not fucking drinking from this pump, or what? Oh, this one I'm drinking from. The other one I was not drinking from. Let's see if well hydrated is a thing. Get it? Because I'm drinking from a well, kind of. Yeah, go up, KLG. Yeah, I put the captain's hat on for a little bit of extra endurance. He doesn't need to wear really any armor, but it's just for protection's sake. For when we accidentally get out of our shit. So, let's see. Some of the stuff that we can put away also in the aid tab. Since we, for some reason, have blood leaf and carrot flower and... What else is in here that may or may not be helpful for us? Silt bean. And wild mute fruit. I don't need to put the vodka in here, but I do want to grab... all these beer bottles and the Nuka-Cola bottle that I brought from the place and then fill them all. What overall grade would I give the settlement building? Do I like it? Do I think it's flawed? Alright, that's it. You're in kill mode. Go kill. Honestly... I was fascinated with it when it first started. You know, but one of the first things that I do in a game is I try to, if a quest is given to me like right away, I try to follow the thread of it to the end. I say to myself, okay, I want to finish this all off. I want to make this perfect, you know? Before you start the Thieves Guild, you finish the fucking Mages Guild, or whatever it is that you're in the middle of. So, when they force me to fucking... to do, like, Radiant quests right off the bat, it kind of pisses me off. And that's what happened in this game. Kind of opens with, hey, buddy, you wanted to fucking... you wanted to, do what the Minutemen wanted you to do, so now you're just doing new settlement shit over and over and over again. Well, at least it does tell me when I'm properly fed.
Johnson, welcome back.
I tried.
I'm sorry, sir. I realize.
Yes, of course.
Lead the way, sir.
Don't worry, mutt.
Not to worry there, pup. Your martyr is in good hands.
Eat on mic, chew for us. Okay. Here you go.
Are you certain I'm the man for the job, sir? Tally ho, indeed.
Yes, Codsworth, I'm sure you're the man for the job. Radiant quests bring irritation. Yes, they indeed do. I did chew the thing on the thing, so there you go. The fact that you can just do Minutemen quests over and over and over again, even Minutemen quests where it's like, I got word that another settlement needs our help. It's like, okay, look, man. You started off as being the last Minuteman, I guess. I showed up, saved your life, kicked the shit out of everybody who was trying to kill you, and then I led you back to a place called Sanctuary, for Christ's sakes. And then I fixed it up for you and your friends to sleep, and then I went to every other place in the entire Commonwealth, fixing places up and setting it up so that your friends had a place to sleep, and recruiting and hiring and fixing your castle and basically raising a fucking armada for you. The world is a fucking military now, and it's your military. And you're trying to tell me that when somebody gets fucking kidnapped from one of these settlements, I gotta go fucking handle it personally? When a fucking... You know, when a fucking terrorist attack happens in America, do we expect the President of the United States to go fucking immediately to wherever the terrorists supposedly came from and just kill them all? And rescue the hostage or whatever? No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Smack ass in Deathclaw territory. Yeah, you're no fucking... You're no shitting me right now. They're always like that. They're like, oh, this settlement needs our help. And the settlement is fucking 10 Pints Bluff. And they're like, man, I'm really sick and tired of these fucking ghouls, man. These ghouls are everywhere. Would you just take care of these ghouls in this one area? And you're like, yeah. Yeah, I surely will. And it's fucking University Point. And you go, you know, fucking 20 goddamn miles south to handle these Deathclaws. Sorry, did I not just eat until you said I was fucking like, all set up for food? Now it's telling me that, oh, you need food and you need to sleep. It's like, goddamn, dude. Yeah, fuck that shit. And here's another thing that I'll fucking go off on a rant about. If I kill all the ghouls in an area, they don't fucking grow like vegetables out of the ground. It takes hundreds of years to make these people, human people, into ghouls. There's no fucking reason why College Square should be regrowing ghouls. That doesn't make sense. Not in any fucking stretch of the imagination. But unfortunately... What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I did die earlier. To my own Molotov that I threw and it hit something that was in front of me. Yeah.
How far in were you?
I was just to the Corvega assembly plant. Yeah, it was really silly. But I was, yeah, I just, now I'm on a fucking tangent. I'm pissed off for no fucking reason. But I was just talking to these dudes about Preston Garvey and his fucking Minutemen quest and how they don't make sense, how they pin them on you, like, immediately if you're just, like, following the thread of the game, and it's just like, oh, by the way,
Yes.
you need to go ahead and fucking do this quest, and then you start following the thread of the quests, and then eventually you find out that, yes, indeed, they go on forever and ever, and they never stop. Yeah, the VOD of me fucking up and getting killed is I'm throwing a Molotov, I hit a fucking wire in front of me outside, and it blows up at the same time that this fucking asshole jumps right in front of my face. So I can't even see that I'm about to fucking get killed. Apparently this raider saw me. Or maybe it's this one.
I was just getting
Any
warmed
bits
up.
that ended up right here. Nice. Why grow food? Grow ghouls? I don't know. I don't really know why ghouls do what they do, but if presumably they do that, it only makes sense that they should also, you know, eventually rot away to nothing, not continue to return over and over again. Where's the raider that's talking to me right now? It's the other guy that's supposed to be in here, but he's apparently fucking confused as to where to be. He did do a fucking Johnny on the drop with that shotgun, though, which is a pretty impressive technique.
Coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you. Come on, man. They ain't
Well,
going
I've so
nowhere.
far almost died from trying to run my merry ass over to where the power armor is. I almost died from getting poisoned by blood bugs. And I've also almost died from running away from mole rats while they were biting at my fucking heels. Right now, okay, so I just left Sanctuary. I walked over here, from here to here. In that time, I've gotten, you need to sleep, you need to eat, at the same time, and those status effects are fucking bonkers. Like, hungry, just a little this is just barely, oh, you're hungry now. Endurance -2, charisma -1. When you're like mildly dehydrated, they're like, oh, your intelligence -4. Because when you're a little bit thirsty, what happens is your fucking brain drips out your ass and down your fucking leg. So it's pretty difficult, and all the chems and all that shit weigh something. But but
Bullets weigh something now too, don't they?
yeah, speaking of which, I think now is a good time to go into the scrounger. Yeah, bullets do weigh something. Bullets don't weigh as much, though. So, like, if you're in the aid tab, you can see weight 1/10, half a pound, 1/10. But even stuff like stim packs and Radaway, they weigh 1/10 of a pound, too. So, these 17 stim packs weigh 1.7 pounds. But then the ammo isn't as bad. It's in the thousandths of the decimal places. But a mini nuke weighs fucking 12 pounds by itself.
So what's
Each of
the
these
ideal-
fusion cores weighs 2 pounds.
What's the ideal build? Like, what do you think is going to be the best way to go about doing that?
Well, I'm still gonna do the machine gun power armor style thing.
In here.
But now instead of focusing on Lone Wanderer, I'm gonna take the Automatron robots with me because they're fucking super good. I mean, some of the things that they can do, for example, they can handle dudes in survival by themselves. Their repair items, which are different from the stim packs that you stab your fucking companions with, they're easy to make, and you're not gonna miss, like, oh fuck, I used a stim pack on him, so now I don't have one for myself. So you can carry around a bunch of those, or you can even fucking, I don't know. You can use the robots with like heavy legs to have like tons of carry weight, but they can also just be like essentially unstoppable death machines that you just take with you, and they have like weird mods inside their cores that do things like regenerate health for you outside of combat, or raise your damage resistance and all that shit. So it should get pretty OP if I can get to that point. But one of the things that I was very just depressed with was those blood bugs did a ton of poison damage, and the only poison resistance that you can get is from a very particular set of leather armor called poisoner's armor or whatever. And I suppose it could be a thing on all of them, but it's looking pretty grim, basically. If I come across a dude that does poison damage, I'm gonna basically need to stack like all the healing all at once before he hits me. The only reason I survived this time around was because I just so happened to have some buff out, which gives you 50 max HP. But your HP goes up retroactively based on your endurance as well, so...
Commonwealth Minutemen.
God damn it. Glad to help.
Well, if
Please, go on.
Oh, and another thing that they did that was kind of fucked up, yeah, is if you're hungry or thirsty, eating and drinking doesn't heal you.
Nope.
It just...
I had a whole fancy plan about fixing up a suit of
Yeah,
power.
until it's cured, it doesn't heal you. Eventually, it will
Some
heal
kind of
you.
metal miracle. There's
But-
a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, it's got a
Yeah,
minigun.
I got about a half an hour left on this stream. Hopefully, it's just
Wearing
enough
that armor,
time
you
to
can rip it
do.
right off. Then those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Can't be too hard. I'll see
Dude,
what I can do.
I would
Well,
love
alright.
to fucking stream all day this shit. But, yeah, let's hack this
Sturgis,
thing, get some
wanna try?
experience.
You can't do.
Sorry about that. I was having a little bonding time with Ganesh there. But I suppose that it was also informative for all of you.
Nice.
Any worse than me.
Careful,
Yes.
There's that.
something.
Mama Murphy.
How can your character heal if he seems constantly hungry? What if it turns out that your
My
weight
hero.
changes how fast you get hungry, and we just fucked ourselves?
Trying. Uh-huh. Please, tell me what you know. Right. That's incredible. What is it? Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was worth a shot. And pretty much all of these we need to start looking in, because now we have the capacity to have, like, ammunition in them. And we're going to need to, at the very least, take some 45mm ammunition home and stash it. Already. Water. You need water desperately. You were this smart, now you're this fucking smart. You were intelligence. What would it be? It says it's doing intelligence -1 just from being parched. Like, can you imagine being half as smart or less than half as smart because you're a little bit thirsty? How's that? Am I properly fed yet, you motherfuckers? Cool. That's cool. Yeah, we need that goddamn gack, that's for sure. I need this. The rest of the stuff could probably go. Fuck its right self. And we can equip this. Just like that. Roy Z36, thanks for the follow. Also, Blue Boy Z Captain, I'm sorry I did not see you. I am terrible.
Up here.
Terrible
Boss, we got
as a
somebody
person.
up here.
Oh, goddamn,
Why
Preston.
don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
This time we didn't bring the mini nuke, so...
Boys, I'll give you that. Come on, I've got places to be.
We've got company.
I'm trying my best not to blow these cars up.
Not this time. That is. Fine then.
There we go. I didn't want that explosion to at least affect the death claw somewhat. Didn't affect it very much, though. Right in the old safe house. Oh god, right in the old safe house indeed. What about there? Can you get in there? Better not down my robot. And he downed my robot. The moment I said that, here's the problem. I can't move him. I can't do anything to him until I build a robot repair kit, which I don't have any of. Fucking god damn it. Alright, not dead. That's good. We gotta make sure we remember that gristle key. Remember, we basically are back to square negative fucking 1. Because we can't fix him until I go get a robot repair kit. Fuck is Gristle? Oh, he's all the way back here. Why don't you play without companion? More challenge, more fun. Why don't I play without companion? Because I'm trying to do a permadeath run here, man. Believe me when I say that a permadeath new survival challenge run is plenty of challenge. Nobody here is like, man, you know, you don't fucking make any effort, Klee. You just don't. I just feel like you could fucking put a little bit more into your gameplay. Why don't you do a fucking no weapons, no armor new survival permadeath run? See what happens. And I'd be like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Because that would be so much fun for everyone, you know. You a smooth asshole. Yeah, last time I had the mini nuke. Last time, well, basically the last run, it was better than this run. It was always better than this run, no matter what happens.
That was a pretty...
Feelings mutual. You're welcome. Anytime.
Well...
All right, Garvey.
I wonder if fucking caps weigh anything.
I need to.
Every goddamn other thing weighs something. Try.
Mama Murphy, I'm working.
Trying is the most important part of succeeding. I think we can all agree on that.
That jump. It's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston. We're all gonna die.
Maybe remember where the cellar house is. Yeah, if only I had a fucking map. Gotta look up maps like it's fucking Zork Zero. Fists only, no power armor, no armor. Well, what are you, 2? You need fucking training wheels on your game? Don't use a mouse. You should be able to just navigate around these guys. That's one extra step you don't need. Med-X needs a buff. No. Damage resist 25% is pretty good. But I personally think the armor needs to be rethought because I don't think diminishing returns makes sense. Okay, if I'm wearing 4 inches of fucking steel on my entire body and a bullet hits me, it shouldn't do only slightly less damage than if I'm wearing 2 inches of steel around my entire body. I should do the entire stream without turning my computer on. I think that would be optimal. $25 DR. Yeah, I think Med-X does stack, but I think that they are both applying to the base armor number. They don't like act on top of each other. Or the fucking Zoolander build. I don't really remember. I think the Zoolander build was basically just a no-kill run. That was the intention of the Zoolander build. It was just one of the like many characters that I had made on the PlayStation that I was like, is this how this is gonna work? Is this good for me? Do I like this? And then, you know, slowly came to the decision that no, it's not gonna work, and then I don't like it. Because I made a Zoolander no-kill guy, I made a Bernie Sanders no-kill guy. I saw that somebody else had made a Bernie Sanders and an Obama, and I was like, I don't think anybody's made Trump yet. There's a good reason for that, and that's that you can't replicate his fucking prolapsed asshole face. Naked can be under power armor, right? I mean, naked is naked. I seriously am still carrying too much? Well, that sucks. I am wearing a fucking... I'm carrying a minigun. Okay, I'm still carrying too much. Four, 5. Let's do that. Wait a second, do each one of these use my... Okay, I thought it was using up my fucking adhesive. And I was like, well, that's bullshit. Yeah, no. I'm gonna die of sitting down with too much shit in my backpack. Dudes, all kinds of dudes in this UFC 2 game. That's cool. Left arm. How did this happen? I thought I already made the decision to handle this differently. Let's see. Those are all B's. We need to make this a flames. And we can repair all of this shit, I guess. I probably better hold on to that. Or hold off on that. It's too bad fucking Cosworth's not here to see this shit. It's his favorite thing. Okay, and I'm still fucking over encumbered. How about now? Am I still fucking over encumbered? I was like, I find that very fucking hard to believe. I was gonna go for the Minutemen. Fatigue. Oh, he teleported back. That's fine.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
Yes. Don't
That's why
get
I'm here.
sad that I
Right
fucking
behind
left
you,
you
sir.
there. You are parched. You will die if you do not drink water immediately. Immediately. I don't feel like that one works. I don't know why. This one does, though. Alright. I guess we have fucking beds in here. Oh, I found a Robco bullshit. I love a Robco bullshit. How much did the bobbleheads weigh? 100 pounds. Nothing? Jesus. Alright, what are we doing here? Railway for ballistic weave is probably be useful because of the weight thing. Well, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have some ballistic weave that I could wear under my power armor so that when I pop out of the power armor, it's not like, oh, guess what, buddy? You are dead now because you fucked up. Well, that's, I guess, okay. So what I was going to do was I was going to fucking sleep and end the stream here because I don't have time really to do fucking anything else. It's just too bad because I started out the stream further behind than I am now. I still blame the cat for that, by the way. The uptime shows 2 hours, but it's actually been 3. We stopped after an hour of fucking up.